So today we're going to show you how to change the inner tube on a 2006 Yamaha TTR 50. So what you're going to want for this job is a 17mm socket, a ratchet, 2-3 things to pry with, 2 wood clamps if you got them, makes the job a lot easier, a bottle of water and soap to lube up the tire to get it around, 12mm for the valve locker, and 10mm for the chain tensioners. So easy way to do it is to count your threads. A little bit less, this one's more. So this one was 9, this one was 5, and then we had 13 on the brake lever. So that's what we're gonna need when we go back. Put that part down. But yeah, that just is your adjuster for your rear brake there. We're gonna pull these 2 nuts and bolts, and we'll take the wheel off. And you're going to need a 17mm socket to take the rear wheel off. This is also a good time to replace your rear brake shoes if you need them. They were recently replaced on here, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to take a little tape up the drum, so we don't have to mess with that today. Now this is where it becomes pretty fun. Not really. I used to have a set of tire levers, but I'll have to order a set. But we're just gonna use some screwdrivers and some soap and water. So I'm just gonna mix up some soap and water in a water bottle. This side we only need to get one side off because we're just replacing the tube, not the tire. But we'll put that together next. All right, I'll have my wonderful lady mix me up some Dawn dish soap and some water. We'll spray that around the edge of the rim, a little bit up a little bit, and see if we can get one side off. All right, so best way to get off is really to have 3 points of leverage: 1 to start it, 2 to walk it back and forth and peel it off. I'm not being super careful about it right now because this inner tube is bad, but going back on, you got to be more ginger with it. Mil for the valve cap. There's a 12. Also keeps that nut tight. I'm gonna try and pull that out. Put on them, they're pretty slick, so there we go. Get this one out. And I think we just got a pinch on this one. I don't think we actually sucked anything up in the tire, but we'll take a second look. So it looks like it's in the sidewall here, so more than likely it was just a pinch. Just riding too low air pressure with too heavy a rider. So, all right, we'll put a new one in. So thanks to Amazon, we got 2 new ones for 16 bucks. Looks like I got the right size, 2.5 to 2.75 by 10 inch. And we got a 2.75 by 10 inch here, so that's what you're looking for. On the new one, you want to put just a little bit of air so it holds around while you're putting it back in. So we'll fill this one up on the compressor a little bit. And again, it gives you a 2 new nuts there to lock it in. And this is all you want, maybe a little bit less than that. You want it to barely hold shape and be pliable so you can get it out of the way. So first thing you want to do is try and put your valve stem in. And watch out for your sprocket as well. Tighten down your valve stem so you get that centered. Alright, so that's in there nice. So to get it back on, you want to start at your hardest point first, which is going to be right by your valve. So just feel for your tube, make sure it's up in the right spot. Just keep walking it around. It's better to use something with a round tip like that that's not sharp, so you don't catch it. And this is where it starts to get a little tough. There we go, back on. Now hopefully we didn't pinch the tube and we don't have to start all over again. But yeah, it's not very easy. You gotta have some clamps. You gotta have a couple good prying tools. Some soap and water. And a little bit of strength. So I got about 16 pounds of pressure in there. So what we're gonna do is let that sit for about a half hour. If we still have the same amount of pressure, we're good to reassemble it. All right, so now that we got air pressure holding, we'll put it back together. All right, and that's a wrap. Just put it back together. Obviously chain your brake and your chain tensioners. And thanks for watching 2 Acres. Like and subscribe.